Hi all, Hipper here. Now today I am taking out the Tashkent and I'm using my Makarov build here as usual with the Sims and Azure Lane Baltimore as inspirations for a very agile build on this Russian destroyer here. So here we are on Fault Line and I've been playing um, Tashkent's big brother Khabarovsk a lot lately, but I thought, yeah, it's time to play Tashkent again, and actually, especially because I really like this ship. It's actually my favorite ship in the whole game. Yeah, it's not a cruiser; it's actually a destroyer. That's my favorite game. But again, I play this destroyer as a cruiser, so I don't know if it really counts as a destroyer. I guess. I play it as a cruiser with very low concealment because you have like pretty high concealment for a destroyer but very low for a cruiser. So like in this example here, I can get in very close, and here I am taking this Helena here by surprise. He just like launched his plane and he's not really ready to be spotted this quickly, and I just love being able to surprise the team that starts here this way. It it's just a lot of fun. Now I just want to mention also that I still think Tashkent is a better ship than Khabarovsk. It's only just, but I do believe it has 3 torp launchers as opposed to 2, and it has 8 kilometer torps as opposed to 6 kilometers, and that just makes a massive difference. And of course, Tashkent is a tier lower than Khabarovsk, so you get to get the full benefit of those extra stats that I just mentioned before. So now we have this Alabama here, and he's very brave. I'm spotted and everything, and he still continues around the corner. And not a lot of bang for his buck there. And see what I said with 3 torp launchers, it just works a lot better than the 2 on Cap, I think. Of course, Cap gets another gun and the option of a heal, but I never use the heal, so in my world, Tashkent is still the best. So I chose to go this way exactly for the reason that I wanted to catch the enemy team here broadside on, and I was hoping for a little bit more of a push from my battleships. There's only 1 Bismarck left, and he's at a 3rd health, and they are all just still stalling and not really willing to come up here and take him out. And that's just, yeah, a bit annoying, but whatever. So it's while I'm sitting here behind this island here and waiting for an opportunity that I look at the minimap, and it's very obvious that our right flank is not doing very well. There's only 1 cruiser on that side, and obviously I'm going to have to get down there unless someone else does it. And it looks like only 1 battleship is on the way to the base, so I'm just going to finish up here and then I'm going to head down there. That does mean I'm going to leave all my battleships up here without a destroyer. But so far I'm not very impressed with what's been going on up here, so I think it's a little bit of a waste to have me sitting up here spotting for these 3 guys here. They're just not aggressive enough, and it's just it's a waste. And anyway, if it comes down to taking the enemy base or defending your own base, always defend your own base. You never know if you're going to sit in the enemy base and some destroyer you can't see keeps resetting the counter on you. You never know that. It's a gamble in a situation like this to go for the enemy base. It's better to protect your own base, definitely. Now I'm just taking one last trip around the island here. Hopefully, I'm hoping to be able to spot this destroyer here, but no such luck. And I'm trying to tell people that the base is being kept, and the Alabama is asking for help. So I'm the only one really fast enough to make it down there. And even if the others turned around, which they don't, and I'm not expecting that, I would still go down there. It's simply too risky to bet everything on taking this base here, especially with these battleships here that I don't trust. I'm not really sure that they know exactly what's going on. And they can ask for as much intelligence data as they want, but if I can't trust you as a player, I am not going to risk the whole game on sitting up here. And with Tashkent going nearly 50 knots, getting from the enemy base to the friendly base on this map here is like really, it doesn't take very long anyway. So in case I get down here and we fight off the enemies, I can always return back. So we have only one battleship down here versus a cruiser and another battleship and an unknown amount of destroyers. There could be up to 2. I know there's 1 destroyer in the enemy base, so a maximum of 2 down here. But as you can see, I'm really low on health, so I need to play this a little bit carefully. And I can see that the battleship to my right is actually turning down here as well. So it's much more important to protect these 2 defending battleships than the 2 attacking ones up at the enemy base, like I said before. Now, in a situation like this, you're going to be very happy that you have 8-kilometer torps on Tashkent as opposed to the 6-kilometer ones on Khabarovsk. And again, that is why I still consider Tashkent the superior ship. Yeah, Khabarovsk will do better guns only, but if you can get in range with a Tashkent, well then it's a much better ship, and it's also much more agile. So here I'm able to fire my torps now, and as I said before, I have 3 of them. So I fire 2 rounds and then I fire a last surprise one in case this guy turns and then continues straight on. So we gotta get this Odin out of the way, and then I'm going to contest the cap, and I'm doing that because, well, obviously I don't want the destroyer in there to be able to cap, but also I need to buy a little bit of time to get my battleship and my cruiser in position, because I don't want to rush the cap by myself. With that Hipper in there, I don't have enough health to take him on. So unless I can ambush him or something, then I'll need some help. So the best thing I can do right now is just to sit here and keep the enemy from capping until I get a little bit more assistance. And I especially mean the cruiser on my left side. So this is a perfect spot. I'm just gonna sit here and keep the guys from taking the base, while my battleships are actually taking the enemy base. So they made it up there without getting sunk by that destroyer, which is quite impressive actually. So now the Hipper sonars me, and I'll have to get out of range of this kid here, because I can't take his barrage for too long. So I'm just going to reverse around the corner and leave the cap here just for the time being, because I cannot take too many hits. And I'm lucky here that my Alabama actually takes out the Hipper. So all good now. I can enter the cap, and my cruiser is far enough down on the left side that I have backup now. So I don't know what to expect when I come around this corner here, but I'm pretty sure the other destroyer is down here somewhere. So there he is, and he is in a really bad position. He's caught between me and the cruiser on the other side. So this guy is in for a world of hurt, and there's not much he can do about it. He is just very badly positioned there. A bit surprised I came around a corner, I think, but that was part of my plan anyway. I just didn't know exactly where he was. So gonna give him the last few shots there, and just avoid the kids' shots here. And I'm so low on health now that I need to just take it easy and just make sure I don't die, basically. Now, like I said before, I really enjoy to play Tashkent, and I said it is my favorite ship. And I understand if you are a like a destroyer player, a traditional destroyer player, well, yeah, then Tashkent won't be fun. It's as horrible concealment and not very long torp range, and it's just not a very good destroyer in general. But if you play it kind of like what it's supposed to be, like a destroyer light cruiser hybrid, this ship is just phenomenal. It works so well in almost any situation, and the same goes for Khabarovsk as well. But I still prefer Tashkent because of the longer torps and the better agility. I think Khabarovsk has about 3-second rudder, which is actually very, very slow for a destroyer, and that's fully decked out. As standard, it has like 11 point something, which is crazy. Tashkent can go all the way down to, I think, 1 point something. Like it's very low. Although the turning radius is still large, at least you don't have like a floating brick like most players have with this ship. I would never play this ship without an agile build. I just don't think it works without it, and that's why I have Makarov on this, which is unusual. I know that, but it works. It works very, very well. So that's about the game there, and we managed to take our own base back, and everything turned out well. And yeah, I really love Tashkent. So I hope you enjoyed this video.